Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to, well, it's not raining at the moment, but welcome to 36-degree Monday, the 13th of February. Man, did it come unhinged all night. Woke me up at 4 or something this morning. I literally thought a freight train was going by. I just can't believe we're not standing in water out here. That much rain. And then Kelly came in and woke me up later. Went back to sleep, and she goes, I think the roof's about to come in. I go, yeah, I know. It's been keeping me up through the night. Kind of crazy. She goes, it is really, really raining hard. I go, yeah, I've been hearing it. But anyway, it's a start off this Monday. I seen a little blue, oh, there it is right there, a little blue patch. They do exist. Making up, because it's supposed to rain a whole lot more over the weekend than what it did. I think it made up for it last night. Do you guys get people doing this crap where you live too? Using a gas station stall to park your truck, car, whatever, and go inside? I literally had to wait because there was somebody here and all the other stalls were full. And here this Jack A is sitting here idling while he's in there getting breakfast or whatever it is he's doing. Plenty of parking spots out there. I don't know. It's a good thing, like, I'm not a police officer or somebody in charge or something, because, yeah, I wouldn't be easy on people like that, like, at all. Wow, no. Well, actually, other than home, this is the nicest spot. Everything in between was very, very wet and rainy.
Nasty, gray, dirty.
It's windy, and then if we go by the Columbia River, and it's like a sheet of glass out there, I'm like, wow, the weather's being strange today.
I know, little microclimate.
Yeah, buddy. Well, Mama?
Yes,
welcome to Monday at work.
Yes.
Let's go in there and bust it out, shall we? All right. Have yourself a wonderful day.
You too, sweetheart.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
What happened? So we're getting the whole, they got the whole fork kit. So this thing's getting bushings and everything else. It's got so many miles that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. And if this fork oil looks like anything like the engine oil, that's probably the blackest oil other than the police bike that had smoked the clutch I've ever taken out of a BMW. I mean, that was nasty. But it doesn't have any burnt clutch smell to it, so whoa, needs to increase the frequency of the oil changes for sure. But anyway, so Kelly, on, what was that, Thursday or whatever, she goes, come here, look at this. So she shows me this thing, and it's like, I don't know, 26% off. Then there's a 10% coupon that you clip to it. And she goes, I think that'd be really, really cool. Oh, hold on. It's a little weird to open. Check this bad boy out. Wow. A trailer hitch. Or a trailer kit for the RC cars. It's metal. Check these wheels out. They actually have aluminum wheels. Oh, you know what? It looks like that one's not even attached anymore. Oh no. Look, you can see it's popped off the rim. We'll investigate. Maybe that's part of assembly or something. I don't know. I have no idea. We'll check all that out. May have to glue them down. Probably the package got crushed because it did. Yeah, gonna make sure all the metal's good, which it looks perfect. But anyway, that's pretty cool. Some actual metal wheels. Oh, it almost looks like you could hook that up to an RC car, doesn't it? Got all kinds of stuff in there. It's a whole kit. You got to build it all. It's got lights and everything for it. So if you want to hook it up and make it glow, you can do that as well. But we'll show you more of that as time goes on. Do need to check these tires out right quick. Make sure it's not something fatal. and make sure the trailer isn't damaged. I'll pull that out right quick too. So everything's fine. That's nice. That thing looks wide enough that regular RC one, the trucks will fit right on that thing. Heck yeah. And the tire, it just pops right on. It took some working. So I don't know if they purposely left them loose, like, because every one of them's off at the exact same point and area, but it's not like something crushed it. So probably for flying over here, if they seal too tight, they can expand and go, or maybe they did expand and popped off. Who knows? That's pretty cool though, huh? That's pretty dang cool and cheap, man. What a smoking deal. The axles. That's pretty cool. Heck yeah, this will be exciting. Oh yeah, look at that. That's some cool stuff. Anyway, let's not reveal too much. Let's get this thing together. That'll be the real cool thing. That was a clean pan when I turned that fork leg upside down. We'll let her sit there and drip dry a little bit. I'll flush it all out anyway, but need to make sure that tube, you know those stainless steel bushings that we put on, you remember that recall? How was it rusting? Maybe the quality of that stainless steel wasn't as high as what we thought. Or at least what I thought. Yeah, it's just surface rust on that bushing. That fork tube's perfect. That's an old classic thing that we ran into a lot back in the day. You still get them every once in a while, but we usually don't work on stuff that old. But rust pitting on the tube, no sense in putting seals in it because it just eats them. But I mean, it looked good before I took it off. I just want to double check. What's cool about these things is this is not really a fork. It's just a tube that rides, an inner tube that rides in an outer tube, because all the suspension is done with a shock. So yeah, that's just oil. Of course, you got bushings and all that stuff that's inside there as well. And we got the whole kit. This is a very good look at the shock. See how she rides in there? There's your steering dampener that rides in there. If you ever taken the tubes out on these things, do yourself a huge favor. Take the bolts all the way out, because you will fight that thing. They just, when you take the bolts all the way out, they just fall out. So this is why you should change. I just washed my hands. I got to go upstairs for something. But look at the wear. This is the upper bushing, if I can get the focus on it. That's the lower bushing. So you have, you know, the seals, and you got this one sitting on the top, the 3 spacers, and then this one is sitting below these 3 spacers, and then there's 2 more spacers down in there. But yeah, this thing needs to be thoroughly cleaned. That's why you check them spacers, and that's why you change your oil. I don't even know what the maintenance, I'll have to look to even see what the maintenance interval is for changing oil, fork oil. It's got to be somewhere, because I know the I don't have any of them down here, but the you know, the conventional fork BMWs definitely have, I want to say it's 11,000 miles or something like that. I don't know what they have on these, but whew, that's some nasty oil. That's nasty oil that came out of that engine too. When I run this thing, that fresh oil is just going to turn black. I hate when you do that, because the customer looks at it and goes, dude, you just changed my oil and now it's black? Yeah, because it mixed. You can't get it all out. You know, I got it good and hot when I set it free, and then it sat here for 4 days. So there's nothing, anything that wasn't captured in a galley somewhere, she's out. Well, things you got to do. But we're going to make her better today. How about that? I don't know how many of these things I've seen that will not fit a TRX-4. Yeah, literally in the pictures they have, you know, one side's against the rail, and then you can, if you look at the picture on Amazon, the other tire's on the rail. But not only does it fit, it goes right through the fender wells as well. So I did something, I thought I was doing the right thing. I purposely, if you guys know anything about leaf springs, you pay attention to those, you can see they're inside out. So it doesn't, you know, build pressure as it went up. Well, the thing seemed so stiff, you know, I just kind of temporarily set with just the one main one, the one that actually connects, you know, on the wheels. And I go, man, I think it's just going to bounce all over the place. I'm going to make this thing softer. So I purposely did them backwards. And this is the TRX-4. This is, you know, not the heavy one. Kelly out there playing around. Brings it in all dirty. I'll have to smack her around a little bit. I do the same thing. But you can see the suspension. It is to a point that as you're driving it, it's going to bounce and rub the wheels against the fender. Well, as you can imagine, that's not going to last very long. So it's supposed to sit higher. It's got see the tail lights all across there? It has a whole lighting kit for it. And this little box mounts up front right there. And that holds the little battery compartment. It's got a little switch that sticks up, and it's just a push button on and off. It's cool, huh? It's got some chains and hooks, and it's got literally a functioning tongue jack. How about that? Kind of a weird setup on the, I mean, you could probably, you know, use your suspension tool and knock that eye out and just pop this on the ball and run it that way. But every time you banged around too much, it'd probably knock it off. Or just don't put the ball on the hitch and just run, just as you're playing around, just run a screw in it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know how I'm going to deal. I mean, these ramps, look at them. They're just perfect. The truck will drive right up it. And they also are just inside the fender well. And, but I don't have any like model, anything to hold these things up. Well, that's not all the way to the front. But what am I going to do with these things? I'm going to bang around. So I'm thinking of coming up with something where it's just a pin I can slide it through. So I either have them on or have them off, and do like you do, have some way of stowing them on the bed, you know, like you do your ATV ramp, you know, in your pickup truck. You just take your ramp and throw it in the bed of the truck. Some way of making these stay back there. I don't know, because the way it is now, I'd have to bolt them down. It'd be pretty cool though, the lights on there. So when you have truck lights on, whatever, you just click the little button and all the lights in the back come on. There's 4 of them going across there. Nothing, absolutely nothing was assembled on this thing. And not one shred of any instructions of any kind. It was just by gosh, by golly. You can see, and what I love about these things too, see these little bags over here? These are just spare parts of stuff. All these things right here on the lower right. The other stuff just hasn't been installed. And what is that? I was thinking it's some kind of a tongue jack thing of some sort. But, yeah. What is that? Why is that in there? Seems like it'd be some kind of tool of some sort. But nothing uses that large of a thread. I mean, that thing's like 4 millimeters. RC car stuff is, everything is, you know, mostly 2.5 and 3.0. Almost through it. These are the bolts that connect the ramps. And they come up and they bottom out, you know, they top out, so they'd sit straight up, maybe even over a little bit. But I just have no good way of having them. And plus, they hit the truck right away. So I'd like to come up with something, some kind of a pin that I could just pull in and out when I need them, and then have them stowed in the middle so you have them with you. But we'll sort that kind of stuff out. First thing I do is put the leaf springs on like they're supposed to be. Man, it just, you know, pushing the thing down, I thought, yeah, it's just gonna have, like, the leaf springs aren't even gonna move. I didn't think it, you know, TRX-4 Sport, the lightest of the TRX-4s, would literally bottom the thing out. The wheels, all the wheels and stuff popped on. I showed you. I don't know why. They were all off in the same amount on both sides. I don't have that one seated. Yeah, that one's not seated all the way. It's in instead of out. I went a little crazy with it. But I got to zip those things off. Really, I mean, the thing's nicely made. Very well done. Very, very well done. For the price, dude. You couldn't make it for that much money. I'm really impressed. It'll be nice when I get the little box and the lights and everything on. You're messing with these things at night, it like zones me out, and I end up falling asleep at my desk and finishing the vlog at all hours of the morning and night and whatever, because I crash out. Man, I don't know what it is about messing with this thing. These things just relaxes me like crazy. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, oh man. They have BMWs and RC car trailers.
Yes.
I'll go in there and swap them leaf springs around. I tried to do something, I thought it'd work. Backfired on me.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Yep, sometimes that happens. But yeah, it's already freezing out here. Reports and everything from Cowlitz County, you know, Longview, Kelso area, and well, all the way down to Woodland, actually. Yeah, they're already getting snow. It's sticking on the road, and they're already giving you all the warnings. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so right on time. They said it's going to hit around 8 p.m. By God, it did. Yeah. We see stars here at the moment.
Yes, it is clear and very cold.
Yeah, if you do that winter cast or whatever that thing on AccuWeather, and you watch the radar of the winter storm, it's coming right at us. Yeah. But I don't know, by noon tomorrow it'll be above freezing, and yeah, it'll go fairly quick. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and on that, we'll bounce.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have an awesome Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. All right. We'll see you then. Bye-bye now.